Welcome to Beyond a Happy Marriage. I'm Arkadiusz.
And I'm Monika.
If you're striving for something deeper than just a happy marriage,
if you want a relationship that's truly transformative, that leads to intentional living,
then this podcast is for you.
We are absolutely delighted to bring our conversations to English-speaking couples around the world.
Now, you might be wondering, who are we and why should you listen? Well, we are not marriage counselors with hundreds of clients, and we don't run a massive practice. We are simply a couple who have been married for 18 years, living a very long distance from our families, who have discovered something remarkable about what makes marriage not just survive, but truly thrive.
That's right. We've been sharing our journey through our Polish podcast, Więcej niż szczęśliwe małżeństwo, which means more than a happy marriage. And the response from our Polish audience has been extraordinary. They've been asking us to share these insights with English-speaking couples as well.
And here's what makes our approach different. We are bridging two words that rarely speak to each other. The ancient wisdom of Catholic teaching about marriage, particularly John Paul II, Theology of the body with cutting-edge reproductive science.
As someone with a PhD in reproductive endocrinology and a certified instructor in natural family planning, I've seen firsthand how understanding the science of fertility can transform not just family planning, but the entire dynamic between husband and wife.
And I have spent years studying every document John Paul II wrote about marriage, applying systematic thinking, perhaps my software engineering background showing, to understand what actually builds lasting, passionate relationships.
But here's the thing. This isn't just theoretical for us. We've lived this journey together. We spent 10 years hoping for children, even beginning the adoption process, before our first son was born. During the pandemic, when our second son arrived, and we had a toddler at home, with no family nearby to help.
Those were challenging times. Monika experienced postnatal depression. We were completely isolated from extended family support. And yet our marriage grew stronger. Not by accident, but because we've built it on principles that actually work.
And that's what we want to share with you. Not just the happy moments, but the real tools that carry you through when life gets overwhelming. Because every couple faces challenges. The question is whether your marriage becomes stronger because of them or simply survives despite them.
Now, we are still deciding when to broadcast this podcast regularly. We are thinking perhaps Wednesdays, but honestly, we would love to hear from you. We will run a poll and let our community decide.
Speaking of community, we hope this becomes much more than just a podcast you listen to. We want this to be a conversation. Our Polish audience has been incredible at sharing their experiences and questions, and those interactions directly shape the content we create.
In the episodes ahead, we will be diving deep into topics like building genuine intimacy, understanding the spiritual dimensions of physical union, navigating the practical challenges of natural family planning, and creating a marriage that becomes stronger with each passing year.
We'll share research, because good decisions need good information. But we'll also share our personal stories. Not because our marriage is perfect, but because we've learned what works when you're committed to building something extraordinary together.
Some episodes will feature just me, sharing insights from 18 years of marriage and intensive study of Catholic teaching about relationships. Other will have both of us bringing together Monika's scientific expertise with practical marriage wisdom. But here's what we promise you. Every episode will be practical. We will never leave you thinking, that was interesting, but I don't know what to do with it. We believe transformation happens through action, not just inspiration.
So whether you're engaged and preparing for marriage, newly married and figuring things out, or you've been married for decades and want to rediscover something you might have lost along the way, there is something here for you.
Now, if you are already familiar with our work through Nat Profam, you know we don't just talk about these principles, we live them. And we have seen how they transform not just our marriage, but the couples we work with as well.
For those just discovering us, Nat Profam is our way of sharing this integration of faith and science with couples who are serious about building extraordinary marriages. You can find us at natprofam.com.
But for now, we simply want to welcome you to Beyond a Happy Marriage. We are so glad you are here, and we can't wait to begin this journey together.
In our next episodes, we'll start exploring the real foundations of marriages that don't just last, but become more passionate and connected with each passing year.
If this introduction resonates with you, please let us know. Comment on this episode, share it with other couples who might benefit, and tell us what topics you would most like us to explore.
Remember, building an extraordinary marriage isn't about having the perfect circumstances. It's about having the right principles and the commitment to apply them consistently.
Until next time, keep building that beautiful, intentional marriage.
And thank you for joining us on this journey.
We'll see you soon on Beyond a Happy Marriage.